Wow, look at you. You're finally independent, and now you're learning how to drive. Well, it just so happens I know how to drive too. And I'm here to teach you how to handle your motor vehicle. This is Strive to Drive. All right, now the main focus when you're operating your vehicle are knowing the 3 pillars. The first pillar is knowing your vehicle. The second is operating your vehicle. And the third is loving your vehicle. If you're able to master all of those, then you've mastered the road. Now, there's so many of my students that ask me, what are the things that are fixable? What can I salvage on my vehicle? And I hate to tell it to them, but the list is very short. Basically, most things on the vehicle are a deal breaker. Now, a lot of people see that check engine light and they think they can just bring it in and get that fixed. Most of the time I tell my students, just get rid of the car. That is basically unfixable. Now, there are some things you can salvage on the vehicle, obviously. This vehicle right here, I mean, it's fresh off the lot, but it still has its issues. The door doesn't really open, and as you can see, it's actually broken apart, and there's tape holding it together. Now, your vehicle has 4 quadrants, and you want to keep these in mind. Engine is the first quadrant, then tires, then it's inside and outside. Remember those 4 quadrants, guys. Engine, tires, inside, and outside. All right, guys, now we have the engine quadrant of your vehicle exposed. Now, there's a lot of moving parts here and stuff that you are gonna wanna mess with and things you're gonna wanna leave alone. The engine has 3 main parts: the battery, the engine, and the fluids. The battery, I would never touch under any circumstances. Just leave that alone. The engine is probably best left to professionals, and the fluid, that you can mess with. Usually I want to have a friend or a buddy to come out and help me with fluids. Unfortunately, I don't have any friends with me today, but I do have one of my students. So let's welcome Philip. Come on in here, Philip. All right, hey there, buddy. How's it going?
Come here.
All right. You ready to check out the fluids?
Yeah, let's get
Come on
started.
over. All right, geez. Now, the fluids, they have a lot of volatile things that can happen with them. So what you want to do is have your buddy pop it open and take a look, and you're going to want to just kind of be right looking at him do it so that you can catch whatever he's doing. Now, how's that look down there?
It looks green.
Oh, green? Oh, it's not supposed to be green.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sure you will be. Why don't you head back inside and we'll go clean up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it definitely is green, and we do not want that at all. So we're gonna close that up, and again, I hate to say it, but it's probably best to just leave it to the professionals, guys.
Work is so stressful. There's too much to do, and it's making you feel worthless and stupid. You're weeping all the time, frustrated and sad. Well, look no further.
Crack bar, it's the bar for you. Crack bar, so much you can do.
You've heard of our Crunch Bar. Now, try the new Crack Bar. You'll get done what you want to do and more. Why? How? Our patented chemicals inside the chocolate jumpstart your system and clear your mind. You'll no longer notice hunger, sleepiness, or any of your useless emotions. Nothing comes between you and your goals. Not even your family and friends. After all, the only thing that matters is that you get done what you need to do. Why? Because you're a winner, and the world needs you at your fastest and strongest. You'll love it.
Everything will come your way. You will be the star of the day. Anything you want, anything you need is yours. With the Crack Bar, it's the bar for you. Crack Bar, so much you can do.
Can't miss a drop.
Wow. Well, it looks like you finished off the first pillar, and now you're moving on to the second. You're finally behind the wheel, and you're ready to start operating your vehicle. Now, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is put it in drive and set sail on the open road. The first thing you wanna do is really just take in the beautiful air and the whole... What? Philip! The hell? Get out of the road! Get out, go back inside! Hide! Now, pedestrians is something you're gonna encounter while you're out here. And when you encounter a pedestrian, it really is up to you how you handle that situation. If it's somebody you know, a close friend, you have to consider being a little bit more gentle because you have to consider the out of the vehicle life that you have. But if it's a road-on-road relationship, you're able to cut that off immediately. Oh wow, that brings back memories. You guys see that tree right there? That big tree right there? Oh man, what a tough time. You see, I had a student in the name of James Larson. He had just gotten his license. He was at a college frat party and he actually was drinking and driving and crashed and died on that tree. You know, that really just breaks my heart, but it's just a cruel reminder. Don't drink while you're driving. Now that you got this yield sign here, pretty much just ignore that. Yielding is like, oh, what is this? Oh my God, is that Philip? Get out! All right, you guys, now as much as I know that you want your temper to kind of rule you, you have to keep calm and enforce road superiority. You want to make sure you don't back down in a situation like this and that you hammer home that you own the road. So what you want to do, you really just want to get in there and kind of, yeah, get, back up, huh? Just kind of chase him. Just kind of let him know. Get out of the way! He says like that, you've opened up the road. All right, we finished operating the vehicle, and now we're down to the third and final pillar, loving your vehicle. Now, my vehicle, I love a lot, more than most people. So why don't I go in here and just kind of show you what I mean. Now, a lot of people, they talk about, go on, start wiping her. A lot of people talk about it like, you know, it's just a toy or just a tool. To me, it's a part of you. It's a part of your life and your lifestyle. And you want to keep that in your mind. No, try and keep it, wipe in circles. You just want to learn how to appreciate every inch of the ride. Just the seats. Oh my gosh, these suckers, they feel great. And this antenna, I tell you, I picked up every single radio station there is with that old bad boy. My car pretty much runs my life. You just got it on my shoe.
I am sorry.
Are you kidding me?
It wasn't a mistake.
Oh, buddy. Trying to keep a light mood. Why don't you go back inside? Actually, I'll take over. Why don't you give me this?
Are you sure?
Yeah, go back inside. Give me it. Go inside. Go wait inside. Looks like we got our car all cleaned off, and you've just taken care of the final pillar, and that would be loving your vehicle. With all of that in mind, guys, I want to thank y'all for watching Strive to Drive, and I hope you learned something that you can take on the road.